Hello, my crafty friends. It's Iris with Shorty Custom Creations. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. So, I decided to make this video so you guys can see the face behind the hands, since you guys are always seeing the hands and obviously the voice. So, I wanted to come on and so you guys can see who I am and tell you a little bit about who I am. I'm not gonna share too much, but I did want to say a little bit about who and how I started. Like I said, it's I'm not gonna try to make this super long. I'm just gonna tell you just a little bit, and yeah. So let's get started here. So as you guys know, I've been crafting for a little bit over 10 years. I started as a card maker. My inspiration was actually Gina K. I was watching some of her videos and I was like, I can make my own greeting card. I don't have to spend so much money going to Hallmark or Walgreens and go and pick up any of birthday cards, and I can make them myself. And so I bought some of her inks and papers and stamps and dies, and I started just creating myself. Obviously, they were not Hallmark cards for no mean. Obviously, I had a lot to learn, but they were coming out pretty nice, and obviously, I was just giving it to my family, and they thought it was like the most beautiful thing ever. They were so supportive, but as time went on, I started getting a little bit better. And back then, I was not, then I started dabbing into jewelry. I started making earrings and necklaces and bracelets and other type of crafts. I just didn't want to stick just to one thing or whatever. So I wanted to experience a few things just to see where my niche was. You know what I mean? I wanted to see what it was that I was going to enjoy doing. Um, my sister, my little sister, she's been journaling and creating albums for years. The girl is so talented. She's amazing. Mind you, she made me a few, and as I admired them and I thought she was so talented and they were beautiful, it really never called my attention. So I continued doing what I felt that I wanted to do, right? And so, yeah, so fast forward to 2021, tragedy struck. My oldest son was killed by a drunk driver, and I lost my son at the age of 33. God gave me two beautiful, amazing boys, and they were my heart. They are my heart, actually. And it threw me off. I had no desire to do anything. So I stopped crafting. I didn't craft for a while. Um, then my youngest son that was living here in Alabama said, you know what, Mom, maybe it's better if you're a little bit closer to me. So I packed up. I sold my home over there. I came to Alabama and bought me this beautiful home. Been here for 3 years. It's gotten a lot better. Maybe because I am closer to my youngest son, and he's been wonderful. His wife is wonderful. And so, yeah, so it's been an experience in itself. And as I've been here, um, as you guys know, I do have a full-time job. I am a video teller for a credit union. So it can become very stressful at times. And so I love coming into my craft room that my husband created for me. This is just a bedroom that we had extra here in the house. And it is small. I need something a little bit bigger because I think I have a little too much maybe. Um, but this is my stress reliever. After work, after 6 p.m., I just want to chillax. And so I come in here and I relax for a little bit and do whatever it is that I want to make, or I want to maybe do some pages in my journal, stuff like that. So this is what I do. I unwind in here. um, and so, yeah, so I've been, like I said, I've been doing it for a little bit over 10 years, just a card maker. Now, when I came here, I started watching other videos like other card makers, and I bumped into Stampin' Up. And there was a lot of people making cards, beautiful stuff with Stampin' Up. And so I started ordering, their paper, their ink, stamps, dies, you name it. And it started getting, just I started buying a bunch of stuff, just a lot of things. It got a little crazy. So I became a demonstrator. Now, because obviously, as you guys know me by now, I am my biggest critic, but I never thought that my cards were good enough. And so I never made any videos like any Stampin' Up um, demonstrators do. They normally come on YouTube and they'll demonstrate, how to do certain cards and, certain designs. And I just never, like I said, I never thought that mines were good enough. So I never did. Fast forward to me continuing to watch videos, I started watching other things, other paper crafting, and got to see people doing journals and embellishments and just beautiful stuff that you can make with paper. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to experience that. And so I started, purchasing other things and buying other things. You guys have already experienced some of my hauls that I'm getting more stuff, other items, other than just for card making. And not for nothing, but you guys are just so amazing. I mean, I've watched all of you guys, with your crafting and your embellishments and the stuff that you guys create. You guys are just so amazing. Um, I mean, I'm gonna give a few shout outs to these talented women because I was watching them and they have become, some of them came from other channels and that I appreciate so much that you guys actually came to me and came to my channel, and you guys are faithfully watching all my videos and commenting on my videos, and you have no idea how much that means to me. You guys are so encouraging, and I love, reading all your messages just because it wants me to try harder and make more and be better. Erin, for instance, from Coop's Place Crafts. She's so sweet, just the sweetest lady ever. Um, and I also was the pleasure to know Elisa from Crafting to Cope. Elisa from Crafting to Cope, believe it or not, I've been watching her for a little longer than any of these other ladies. I've been watching her for quite a while. I remember her doing her crafts to go to a craft show. I thought she was so talented, and I didn't even think she was even going to consider, coming into my channel. When I saw her actually, that she was one of my followers, I almost fell off the chair because I was like, what? Because I just think she's so talented and it just meant so much to me. And then I get into two challenges, which was Bex from Bex Crafting World, and then Kristen from Cross by Chris. And I got into their challenges, and it was such a blast making things for them. It was just so awesome. And I got to meet them also, and they're just such beautiful, beautiful, amazing women. Also super talented. I think they're super talented. Laura from Laura Plants. Uh, Also, I think she's amazing. Bethany, your crafty BFF, love her. Her and I are actually communicating back and forth on Instagram. And Leslie from Labor of Love. And they're so, I cannot forget Leanna. Leanna, it's a deal. I love that girl. She's another one. She's so talented. I mean, you women are just so amazing and just so talented, and you guys have no idea. how much your encouraging words and your beautiful, beautiful messages to me just, and you guys make my day, okay? Um, and make me want to push myself, harder every single day. So I appreciate you guys so, so much. I appreciate you guys, watching all my videos and commenting on my videos. I love it. I mean, just the fact that, you guys are even coming on to watch them, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I cannot believe, I remember when my husband says, hey, you should start your channel and see if you get any subscribers. To be honest with you, at first I was nervous as I could be. I didn't think I was even going to get one subscriber, let alone I think I have 40 now, which I'm shocked that I have that many already. Um, but yeah, my husband was, he just pushed me, and said, hey, at least start small, so I started with a haul. And then I think I did a few tutorials and, some project shares and stuff like that that I've done in my channel. Um, but yeah, it was nerve-wracking. But the fact that I entered a loaded pocket challenge from Sasha, and a lot of you came from her channel. And you have no idea how much I appreciate the fact, and number one, that she even gave me the chance to get into her challenge. I mean, I was so excited to do my first challenge ever, because I've always wanted to do challenges on Happy Mail and swaps and all of that. And, I just getting the chance to even do one, I was super excited. And then I got lucky enough to go into Bex and Kristen's challenge as well. That was amazing. I did send a surprise Happy Mail to Erin. She wasn't expecting it, but I wanted to surprise her with one. I literally went to the post office today and I sent one more surprise Happy Mail. She's probably going to watch this video and she's not going to know it's her. But I did send another Happy Mail, and then I'm going to be working on another one for someone else. I'm kind of doing it sporadically just because I'm still working on some items. Again, I do have a full-time job, so it's whenever, weekends are normally when I could work a little bit more on the crafts, because after work I can be here for an hour or two, but yeah. So but yeah, so just super excited. But I just wanted to say thank you guys. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching all my videos. Thank you for commenting on my videos. Thank you for your encouragement, for encouraging me, to just do, maybe certain things or try certain things. I love it. I love when you guys, give me pointers and, just so I can be better. And I appreciate that so, so much. I want you guys to know that. So thank you again for hanging out with me. Thank you for sharing this time with me. And you guys got to meet the face behind the hands. And I just wanted to come on and just say hello. And also, I wanted to say thank you, but face to face. I didn't want to just say thank you over the camera and you guys not really see my expression and, the smile that I am just so beyond thankful, and I am so honored to have you all with me here. I kind of consider you guys already my friends, and I love it. My crafty friends, I can't believe it. You have no idea how much this means to me. I never saw myself here, and I'm here, and I know that it's gonna continue to get better. I'm gonna get better, and in the name of Jesus, my channel's gonna grow, and it's just gonna be amazing. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you again for just being here with me and sharing your time with me. Okay, so have a blessed night, and again, you guys are awesome. You guys rock. Big kisses to all of you. Have a good night. Bye.